evening, everyone. This is the fourth and final group stage game for these teams in the NBA Cup. It should be a great one. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. A moment here now to see the numbers for Pascal Siakam.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. Junior's out there with Pascal Siakam, and it's Oubre in at the small forward position. And for the Bucks, Kyle Kuzma is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Turner. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's Brogdon in at the 2-guard position. Taking a look at Milwaukee. They're at home in this one, but even if they win, it's unlikely they'll advance to the next round.
Exactly. Not likely to be hoisting the cup this season. That 1-2 group record simply isn't going to get it done. But don't forget, this is still a regular season game as well. It matters in the standings.
And then the situation for the Pacers. Remember now, this is their last group stage game in the cup. They're sitting at 2-1.
So to advance into the quarterfinals, they have to win here on the road. This is a major test for this team.
Now Lillard, after Kelly Oubre missed from long range. And Lillard kicks to Antetokounmpo. Over Siakam. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
And they really all have confidence in Antetokounmpo to run that set. They're willing to put every aspect of their offense in his hands.
Here's Nembhard. Now Tucker. Pass to Halliburton. Shoots over Brogdon. And Halliburton with the basket on the assist from Tucker.
Halliburton, a huge part of this offense, which is why he has the confidence in these catch-and-shoot situations. No hesitation.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, Doc Rivers gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Now, we spoke about the problems that Pascal Siakam brings to the table, and he told me Pascal is so good with room to operate, we need to find him in transition and take away space when he has the ball. Of course, that's easier said than done. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And when you think back to that Sabonis-Halliburton trade, Doris, it really worked out for both teams.
It's rare, Kevin, that you can talk about a, quote, win-win for both sides. Most trades are a little bit harder to evaluate because they involve more moving pieces. This was a straight-up one-to-one swap of young stars and positional fits for each side.
And both free throws good for Nembhard. Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Now, here is Halliburton. Following the miss by Giannis Antetokounmpo. Tucker a screen. Fires from deep. And Tyrese Halliburton hits from deep. Halliburton's got 5.
A remarkable three-point shooter out of the gates in his NBA career. Tyrese Halliburton, let him hear you.
Oubre against Kuzma. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And here's Oubre following Kyle Kuzma's three. Shoots over Kuzma. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Bucks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Kuzma passes to Turner. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Halliburton with the steal. One-on-one fast break. And finished off by Oubre.
This guy's a super quick leaper. Oubre doesn't need much time to get off the floor.
Bucks trail by 4. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He's made the decision he wants to huddle up with his guys. And as the group stage starts to wind down, here's what the standings look like so far.
And I'll tell you what, how about the level of excitement this tournament has brought to the NBA regular season? Can't wait to see how it finishes up.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Giannis against Siakam. Here's Giannis. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Here's Nembhard. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
The shot by Brogdon wide open. Hands it from downtown.
Well, what we know about Malcolm Brogdon is he is Mr. Efficiency. It doesn't matter if it's from distance.
Halliburton passes to Tucker. He's looking for Lillard and finds him. Oh, Turner in position. And it's slammed in by Turner.
Well, to me, this is about chemistry that Miles Turner has with his guys. He just times that alley-oop perfectly.
Pass to Siakam. Halliburton outside. Shoots. The rebound by Turner.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Kuzma outside. Lillard is screen on Oubre. Kuzma can't get it to go.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Now, here is Halliburton. His last outing, he had 18 points. Junior sets the screen for Siakam. Deflects the pass, and stolen by Lillard. Antetokounmpo against Siakam. Antetokounmpo kicks to Brogdon. Lillard with a screen for Brogdon. No good on the three. Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Halliburton with it. He has 5. Connects from three-point range. Halliburton's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Pacers. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Trailing by 2. Antetokounmpo passes to Brogdon. Kuzma outside. Back to Brogdon. Giannis outside. 5 on the clock. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at the Bucks. They're sixth best right now, looking to make a move up in the standings. And checking out Indiana, a game behind.
I think for the Pacers, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
You know, it's got to be frustrating for them. You can't dwell on the past. You've got to think forward, work together, and play for one another.
Here's Nembhard following the bucket by the Bucks. Now, here's Halliburton. 8 points for him. Oubre outside from 17 feet out and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Now, that's the lefty stroke of Oubre, right? He can hit from mid-range right on out to deep three-point range.
Lillard outside. Lets it go from deep. The Pacers pull it in, coming off that loss against the Nets.
Yeah, I mean, just way too many turnovers in that one. If you can't protect the ball, you can't expect to win.
That's exactly right. Miscues drive a coach crazy. You're giving them more opportunities than you're giving yourself, and that's always problematic.
And the Bucks with possession here, following the score by Indiana. Giannis, no good.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic, but boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. Now, here's Siakam. Still scoreless. Misses the three. Bucks trail by 4. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Kuzma with it. Now guarded by Siakam. Lillard from outside. And no good that time. Indiana's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. And Tucker has it in the corner. Here's Oubre. Misses the layup. Bucks shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. Knocks it loose. There's the drive. Oh, that was something else.
Have mercy.
How about the vertical from Kelly Oubre Jr.? My goodness.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Oubre has gone 4-7 from the field here. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Here come your Bucks breaker crew. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Turner. Portis comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Nikola Jovic is checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Jackson in for Malcolm Brogdon. Then for the Pacers, Mays checked in, and Jarris Walker's subbed in for Pascal Siakam. Jovic passes to Lillard. Here's Jovic. Just 4 to shoot. It's good from the top of the key. And here's Halliburton. Here's May. 9 points last game. Pass to Mathurin. And it goes down 2 points. And the Pacers lead by 6.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now here's Lillard. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Jovic from deep. The rebound by May.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, the Pacers obviously pushed the fast break. Tyrese Halliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running, playing fast. That's a good identity to have. It's a team that people want to play for, and it's a style you don't want to play against. You've got to be ready to play us. Kevin, the idea is for them to wear you down.
They fly, David. Baseline to baseline. They can really go. Pacers leading by 6. Halliburton outside. Pass to Mathurin. Some nice passing here by Indiana. And it's May missing. Lillard outside. Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Here's Mathurin. His last outing with 20 points. Here's May. He's guarded by Williams and stolen by Lillard. Outside Jackson. Pass to Portis. Here's Jovic. Does not find the basket. His third miss. He's made just one so far. And Mathurin has got the ball here for Indiana. They lead by 4. They're getting their first look of the season at the Bucks in this one.
And in the season series between these two last year, they got swept. I'm sure that's something they'd like to forget.
Now Lillard, 23 points his last outing. It's good from long range.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
Nembhard with it, guarded by Jackson. 1:43 left to play in the first. Pass to May over Williams. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
There is something special about a crisp, on-time, on-target passer. Mr. Halliburton, how you doing?
Jackson with it. Outside Portis. Here's Jovic. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And looking now at the numbers for Lillard, he's really stood out for them over the past month. He's putting up about 20 points per game, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And with his great passing, he's been a catalyst for their offense, often seeing plays even before they materialize.
There's no doubt about that. Great anticipation, excellent peripheral vision. His talents are really shining through.
And the first one at the line is good. Jones checked in for the Bucks. Green comes in for Lillard. And a change for the Pacers. Aaron Nesmith has checked in for Andrew Nembhard. And so he makes both from the line. Indiana leading. We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter of the game. Halliburton against Green. And Jones sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. The Pacers making a switch here. McConnell's checked in.
TJ McConnell.
Mathurin passes to Walker. 5 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Here's McConnell. His three-pointers off the mark.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Pass to Jackson. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter. Now, here's Neesmith. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket. And here's Jackson. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside, Jones. Pass to Green from outside the arc. The Pacers pull it in. Here's Mathurin. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. From downtown, that one doesn't go. Tyrese Halliburton has been on display for Indiana. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back to the action in just a minute. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Indiana.
They are committed to running the floor in this one, relying on their speed to get a lot of points off the fast break.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
In this early bit of the season, Greg, how important are team goals?
Well, Kevin, you have to be working towards something, whether it's a specific rank or a record. Early goals help you define your team for the season ahead.
So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. We've got Green. He's out there with Malcolm Brogdon. Jones is out there with Jackson. And it's Huff in at the power forward. Now McConnell. Nothing on the board. Outside Mathurin. Top of the key. It's hauled in by Huff.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Green passes to Jackson. And the layup's good off the glass. Jackson's got his second bucket of the night.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Pass to Tucker. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Here's Mathurin. One shot on the way. And Jones pulls it down. Milwaukee in the lead. Brogdon outside. Jackson finds Green. The three-pointer no good. Looking at the last game for Milwaukee, it was a loss to Miami. From about 16, misses off the right iron. The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Green's got the lead up to 3 now for Milwaukee.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Pass to Tucker. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
All the officials are all over that one.
Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Bucks.
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job of scoring in transition.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
That's good from Tucker. And some changes here for the Pacers. Siakam is checked in for Walker. Kelly Oubre comes in for Benedict Mathurin. Halliburton subbed in for T.J. McConnell. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. The Bucks have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Pass to Jones. They set the pick. Outside Jackson. Over in the corner, Green. 4 on the shot clock. That doesn't go either for Green.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
And something we don't see nearly as much as we used to, the finger roll.
Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
Now, here's Brogdon. 5 points in the game. Trying to find Jones. He gets it to him. Right on the bucket. Jones has got his first bucket of the night.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Siakam passes to Tucker. Now, here is Halliburton. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
Yeah, give Halliburton credit for staying with the play. You've got to be able to fend off that defense and still finish.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And the Bucks with some changes. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Jones. And Lillard subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon. So it's the Bucks now. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Jackson kicks to Giannis. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. Antetokounmpo's got 6.
And you can see the growing confidence that Giannis has in that mid-range.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And Tucker slams it in.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Bucks have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Green with the ball. On the wing, Jackson, covered by Oubre. Pass to Lillard. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
Free throw good from Lillard. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, you know, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
Both free throws good from Lillard.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Pass to Tucker. Now, Nembhard. Outside for Halliburton. Now, here's Oubre. He's got 8. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Oubre against Kuzma. Green passes to Antetokounmpo. Portis sets the pick for Lillard. Shoots over Nembhard. And the Bucks miss again. Indiana trailing here. Here's Siakam. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Damian Lillard.
Boy, Pascal Siakam can put a ton of pressure on the defense. This guy has a physicality that you love.
The Pacers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
Siakam hits them both. Well, Doris, before he started playing basketball, Siakam was on the path to priesthood. And there are a lot of GMs in the NBA saying, amen, that he chose basketball.
Kevin, this young man actually attended a seminary and didn't pick up a basketball until he was 16. But even with that, he's built himself into an all-star and a champion. An incredible journey.
And with the height to see over the defense, the eyes to spot the open man, Giannis continues to flourish as a facilitator.
Now, here is Halliburton. 10 points for him. Oubre outside. Shoots over Kuzma. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Oubre's got 10 points in the game. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis outside. Outside, Green. The wide open look here for Kuzma. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Kuzma's got the lead up to 3 now for Milwaukee.
Boy, being shot ready on the catch, Kyle Kuzma making it look easy.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
look at the numbers for Siakam. Putting up about 18 points per, 8 rebounds, and 4 assists. And he does the heavy lifting on the glass, throwing himself into the rebounding battle with just complete effort.
Well, you get the feeling he believes every rebound should be his, and most of them are. This guy is putting up tremendous numbers.
Bucks on defense. It's a 3-point game. Back to Tucker. Pass to Siakam. Junior sets the screen for Siakam. Buries the long-range jumper. Siakam's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, Pascal Siakam now with a tighter handle, now can manipulate the defense as that guy dictating action in pick-and-roll play.
Now here's Giannis. He's got 6. Back to Lillard. Rebounded by Tucker. Tucker's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Siakam inside. Working on Green. Siakam's shot is off. Bucks have gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Kuzma against Oubre. Portis in the post. Over Halliburton. Nice shot by Portis. Portis has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Nembhard, the pass to Oubre. Back to Nembhard. Some nice passing here by Indiana. And they take the lead. Siakam's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Pacers.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, thanks. It's important to remember Damian Lillard was a 2-star prospect coming out of high school in Oakland. He says that the doubt I faced, what I found is I have true belief in myself. I poured a lot in and just continue to work. That's why when I struggle, I never waver because I know that I'm true to it. Eventually, I'm going to have my time. Kevin?
I think they call that game time. Hey, David, thank you. Here's Antetokounmpo. The Pacers making the shot. Good D by Siakam. Pacers leading by 3. And Tucker kicks to Halliburton. Pass to Siakam. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I think the value of Pascal Siakam is the skill set on both ends of the floor. He can play multiple positions either end, and he can lift his team in any number of ways.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
A different look for Milwaukee. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Portis. Robert Williams comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Jovic in for Kyle Kuzma. The Pacers also with a sub. Mays checked in. Second free throw, no good.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
Jovic passes to Turner. Lillard scanning the floor. Six on the shot clock. From deep, Green. Pacers with the rebound. Halliburton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Oubre outside. Back to Halliburton. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Lillard with it. Halliburton picks him up. Turner with a screen on Halliburton. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Siakam. And here we go. Fast break. Halliburton's got it. Pass to Siakam. Lets it go with the 3. No, it doesn't go. His 4th miss in 8 attempts.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Lillard, right side. Here's Turner. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 3 assists now in this one.
Beautiful offense. Lillard creates time and again down the floor, whether it be for himself or for his teammates.
Now, here's Siakam. He's got 9. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
One of the things that we're watching happen with Pascal Siakam is the willingness to accept more and more responsibility, both from a leadership and a productivity standpoint, guys. And it has been something else to watch that growth.
He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game.
You know, when you look at his numbers this season, he's had a respectable number, 77%.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for Milwaukee. Indiana also making some changes. Walker's checked in for Kelly Oubre. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Andrew Nembhard. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. Siakam hits them both. Bucks trail by 4. Outside, Green. Pass to Turner. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Here's Mathurin. McConnell scanning the floor. Now Siakam. He's guarded by Williams. Outside Mathurin. Just 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. No good that time.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Outside, Green. And it's off from 3-point range.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Here's Mathurin. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Bucks. On Monday, they'll take on Chris Middleton and the Washington Wizards. Then on Wednesday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Orlando Magic.
And for that game against Miami, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
And he knocks down the first one.
Boy, when you think about Benedict Mathurin, this guy is a talented, aggressive scorer. His ceiling very high. He's going to have to be a little more efficient.
Jones checked in for the Bucks. Jackson comes in for Green. Shepard's checked in for the Pacers. Mathurin hits them both.
Well, you think about Benedict Mathurin and all he offers offensively. Has a polished shooting motion and plenty of confidence.
McConnell against Brogdon. And there's the drive. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
There's a level of tenacity that Malcolm Brogdon plays with. Boy, puts his head down and does so with a purpose.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Listen, 84 is a really good number to post at the foul line, and that's where he's at on the year.
That free throw good from Brogdon.
What you love about former Rookie of the Year Malcolm Brogdon is this guy gives you great effort on both ends. Can play the 1 and the 2 offensively, smart defensively, and the versatility is key.
Brogdon hits them both.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Pass to McConnell. Mathurin with a screen for McConnell. Back to Mathurin. A 3-ball. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. Mathurin's got the lead up to 7 now for the Pacers.
Bringing that three-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter. Shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger if they can keep this up.
Now, here's Brogdon. 7 points in the game. Here's Jones. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And Walker's got the ball here for Indiana. 51 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Mathurin, and Jones sends it back. Jackson against Mathurin. It's Brogdon on the wing. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. Jones fades away and sinks the tough shot. Jones has got 4 points now in the quarter. Pacers leading by 5, about 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now Mathurin, he has 7. Pass to McConnell. And Jones sends it back.
I always like to hold for the last shot right here.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance at momentum away from your opponent.
An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Mathurin. Plays it up and banks it in. Mathurin's got 9.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
The shot, no good. And so it's the Indiana Pacers heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Pascal. The identity of this team is at the defensive end. So how satisfying is it to lock them down like you did in the first half?
It's great. I mean, we're a defensive team first, and I mean, that's what I like about our team, and the fact that we just go out there, get steals and get easy buckets on the other end. It's always great to play good defense.
Yeah, that's what you guys do. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
Hi, everybody. We've got your favorite segment on tap as we check out how the Eastern Conference is shaping up.
Taking a look here at Indiana. They're right where I expected them to be. The effort is there, but their play is inconsistent. Feels like they're still constructing this roster. We'll see what they look like by the end of the year.
And returning now to that first half of our featured matchup, the strong play of Tyrese Halliburton has been a major contribution.
He's lighting this arena up. I mean, the numbers don't lie. Defense out there searching for ways to stop him, and they can't find no answers.
Nope, yep, they keep looking for those answers, Shaq, and I'm not sure they'll find them, though. Even when you bring two guys to him, he usually has an answer of his own.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You look at Pascal Siakam in this game, he's been everywhere.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. Kelly Oubre out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Tucker in at the 5. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing that near 7-foot frame.
Pascal Siakam. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
On the free throw, no good.
And what I love about Giannis, yeah, he's a superstar, an MVP, a champion. But best of all, Giannis is an incredible ambassador for the game. And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
The Pacers have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12.
Tucker at the line for one.
Here's Lillard. Pass to Kuzma. The Bucks working the ball around. And to Antetokounmpo. It's rebounded by Indiana. Halliburton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. And Tyrese Halliburton, one of the best offensive players in the league, Doris. He's so fun to watch.
Kev, this young man is special, and not only because of the flair and the skill as a passer, the shot-making ability. To me, it's the joy he brings to the game and how that joy lifts his teammates around him.
Now, here's Siakam, following the miss by Miles Turner. Halliburton deciding where to go with it. Shoots the 3. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
Yeah, just one of those nights for Tyrese Halliburton. He's kept his foot on the accelerator, and he's putting it to the defense.
Here's Lillard. Pacers with the rebound.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Oubre outside. Pass to Tucker. Tipped away. Antetokounmpo against Halliburton. Giannis says, "Get off me!"
And his athleticism comes through in all kinds of ways. You've got to be nimble to make moves like Giannis.
Brogdon against Halliburton. With the floater. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Halliburton may have a lean frame, but right there he shows you how balanced he is. Fights off the defense on the way up. That's nice.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And he's at nearly 90% from the free throw line this season, so having a terrific year.
That's good from Halliburton.
A superb scorer and a talented distributor. Tyrese Halliburton is exactly the type of point guard every team would love to have.
Now, here's Brogdon. 7 points in the game. Knocked away.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
He's 0 of 1 from the line, missing on his first trip.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Oubre outside. Siakam deciding